Hello Leo, welcome beautiful Leo to your Zodiac wheel for November reading. Just ask and invite angel guides and divine to join us in this reading for Leo. What messages do you have for Leo for their highest good and for the good of all concerned? Thank you. Page of Pentacles. There's a message, beneficial message for you with this Page of Pentacles there. It is about self-care, integrity, healing, and learning that magic is in your own hands. There's good news, important news coming about finances as well. Seven of Swords, here in the area of your self-worth, support system, family dynamics. So there is that sense of turning your back or walking away. Maybe there's some things that you've got some clarity about over the last month or so, and here in November you are playing it safe. And you're aware of people with a hidden agenda as well. So just see who that is. But you've got an important information coming. Maybe you're going to see somebody for who they really are that you weren't actually noticing before. Justice. Well, it's going to have you feeling that, you know, there's that sense of fairness about things, and you're being fair also in your communication, because there's the revelation of truth with this justice being here, and it is a good sign that any wrong that has been done will be put right for you. Whether it's legal matters or maybe in a contract, or it could be someone's accountability. You're communicating about that because this is in the third house. It's also about travel and using your life experience, your past wisdom, using that to make your decisions and how you communicate. Four of Cups reversed is you feel like you're emerging from some sort of exile and becoming more social and keeping your options open. So for some reason you felt that you couldn't maybe socialise, and because this is about your home, your neighbour. That it is to do with your neighbourhood, and it's also your hometown. You know, you could even be reflecting that you would like to spend more time with people from your hometown, or you could be being released from people from your hometown. So there is more movement socially out of a situation where you felt that you were cut off or not able to be in contact with maybe family. I feel prominently here, or you know, it could be friends as well that you feel are family. Okay. Knight of Swords reversed. Interesting, here in your 5th house of your hobbies and matters of the heart and your ability to be creative and find your joy. Now, the Knight of Swords reversed is sort of, in a way, having you feel like, you know, the thrill is over. The thrill of the chase is over, is the message with the Knight of Swords reversed. So you're sort of looking for a new avenue to, you know, get that creative spark going. King of Cups. King of Cups reverse can be a warning sign for you, Leo, that there's someone that's double dipping or double dealing. Okay, there's a bit of a crafty energy around with that King of Cups presenting itself there, and it's in the area that is about your workplace, your work colleagues, and he is a person or an energy that feels that you're safer off going on your own. So you may want to change your job and instead of working for a company, you're going to freelance or something like that. You that kind of thing. It's a water sign energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy or person. And the Four of Swords reversed here is letting you know that there is delays in attaining your goals and you're not actually at the celebrative stage yet, the celebration stage yet. So, but you are wanting to take a vacation or move into a new home, or you feel like you want to party and have people around you who love you. And this is all in the area of relationships, business or personal, and contracts too is the 7th house area. So you may be celebrating from signing that contract. 5 of Pentacles. Also reversed. So the dark night of the soul is coming to an end. You're emerging from that and wanting to move forward in overcoming struggle or difficulty. So the 5 of Pentacles reversed is a really good sign that there's new opportunity and doors opening for you, and focusing on starting over in the area of joint finances, other people's support for you. Knight of Wands. So there is a desire there for you to, you know, get things moving, whether it's literally moving from one place to another, or whether it's, you know, just getting things moving by will and determination. You know, you want to put a cracker underneath somebody to get them off their butt. That kind of energy is being shown there. So you're trying to inspire and, you know, help yourself as well as others set goals with that Knight of Wands reversed there. But, you know, just be careful, have you bitten off a bit more than you can chew? So he is letting you know in that area of long distance travel, higher education, philosophy, so all of that kind of area, you're opening up to wanting to know more and more But you know, one thing at a time. Don't cram everything in. You've got plenty of time to discover your new journey that is unfolding, and it is a new journey. So there will be completely new experiences that you really have put yourself out of your comfort zone. But that's how we grow, by not just staying in our nice little comfy place. You know, you get stagnant and stuck by staying in one situation, whereas when you're moving out of those situations and going outside your little comfort zone, you grow and expand and enhance your knowledge. Wheel of Fortune, lovely here in the area of the 10th house, and this is your social status area. It's about your profession, your reputation, and this is letting you know that even though you've been making long-term plans, the universe has a different plan for you. You need to heal, and you need to not press your luck, okay? So there's a healing energy required here with that Wheel of Fortune reversed there, in your career, your social area, and your reputation. And heal you will, because you've got the Hangman here. Lovely. So this is about lessons that you've learned. And one of the lessons is that you control by letting go. Okay? You make willing sacrifices, and by making sacrifices, not being the sacrificial lamb, but by sacrificing your wants for what you actually need, is why this card, the Hangman, is called the Spiritual Awakener. So it's saying to make adjustments, because there's old ways of doing things that aren't working for you anymore, and recognise that it's not working for you anymore. Okay, so that you can make the correct adjustments and do some of that healing. It's here in the area of friendships and social groups, and it's also the area of hopes and wishes and what you can manifest. So you can manifest a much healthier way of living, a healthier attitude, and healthier friendships which are supportive and not destructive. And this is another sign of healing. So there is a lot of healing here for you Leos, for those of you that really need to get better and fix your lifestyle and get on a better path with your life, the way you envision your health and well-being is very important now. So I am radiant good health, that I am, is a wonderful affirmation for focusing on your health. Okay, now the Three of Swords here in reverse, it wants to release the pain, whether it's from divorce, rejection, abandonment. You can release that pain. Okay, so I do like that it's there, because this area has been speaking about your need to heal and let go of the past. If it's something from the past that you're still banging on about, let it go. Okay, it's not happening now, so you can not really have to feel those feelings about it anymore. And you know, because this also is the area of whether or not you are self-sabotaging yourself with your thoughts and what you use as your drama. So big energies there for you really working on letting go of the pain from the past. Now, here in the area of your communication with that justice, so I do feel that there's those of you Leos watching that will have a positive financial outcome out of this, with Venus, the planet of love and unity, beauty, money, gifts. Now Venus went into Libra on the 28th of October and will be staying in Libra until December the 15th. And Venus rules Libra, so this Venus transit is very happy in this house of Libra. So there's a good emphasis here for happy communication, happy times, enjoying chatting with friends and loved ones, siblings, you know, getting more involved in your local area and neighbourhood, wherever you are, whether you're in your own home or your hometown, or whether you're somewhere else, wherever you are, the local area will really raise your vibration. So it's also about enhancing the beauty of how we learn, think and communicate. And for some of you it even could be to do with your transport, getting that car fixed or being able to purchase a better mode of transport. So the new moon in Scorpio on the 15th of November is here in this 4th house area. So this is involving and highlighting, illuminating mum, dad, your heritage, property, roots, past life, your family, roots. So the new moon is about new beginnings and a time to make a clean slate. Okay? Start to gather your thoughts and plans, set your intentions to do with home, family, property, and even your ancestry, because the ancestry energy is really prominent here through November. Then Mercury has gone back into Libra. Mercury's retrograde and it's moved out of Scorpio back into Libra until the 11th of November. And that is also speaking of fairness, coming from a place of fairness, being fair in your communications. Okay, then on the 1st of December it moves back into Scorpio. So really thinking things through very deeply then to bring more understanding to your situation with your home and family and the communication flow there with that. Scorpio is a intense communication as well, and getting to the bottom of any problem or understanding things at a very deep level to do with your home. So there could be information coming through then for you if you're interested in anything to do with your home or family, or as I said, your ancestry. The Sun is also here in Scorpio, and the Sun is in Scorpio until the 21st of November when it moves into Sagittarius. So this first part of November is very intense. Okay, there's an intensity and a need to really probe into whatever situation is being highlighted, which for you it's your home, property and land, and getting into the bottom of those sort of things, getting down into the nitty gritty. And then once it moves into Sagittarius, the 5th house, it's going to liven up your goals and your philosophy, travel, and you'll be throwing yourself into those sort of things wholeheartedly, okay, with integrity and vitality. The sun is about vitality, so really finding your place of joy and what brings you bliss. So that's from the 21st of November. You can really feel that unfolding and revealing messages for you. Jupiter's in your 6th house. Jupiter, the planet of expansion and good luck, opportunities, freedom. So whatever you've had to deal with there, with the water sign energy from the King of Cups, you'll have some good luck with that. Your well-being, health, and your day-to-day routines. Saturn is also joining Jupiter there, so that's also, you know, following the regulations, getting the the hard work done. There's some sort of authoritarian energy, and this is the father of time, so it's about when the time is right. The doing becomes effortless, so you're still looking at setting and achieving goals and creating a secure life, but you're learning important lessons through facing challenges. Okay, now the Jupiter-Saturn conjunction here on the 12th, 13th of November is one that they call the Millionaire's conjunction. So it's also a sign that they'll always be away financially, okay, as long as you're not taking any risks or behaving recklessly. Now, it's also said that they believe that the Jupiter-Saturn conjunction was what formed the Star of Bethlehem. So the 12th and 13th of November have very powerful frequencies that we can have downloading for us. So just be aware of what is going on around you. Live consciously so that you can really embrace some of these downloads around the 12th and 13th of November. Then Pluto is joining them also in this stellium here, and for you it's in Capricorn in the 6th house of work, health, well-being and your pets. And the Pluto energy is one of issues of power, man-made structures. Okay, cutting ties with the past, releasing karma so that you can bring about change. It rules the underworld. It's getting to things at a real soul deep level and carries important human experiences with it. Alright? So really dealing with those issues of power and control and a confining mindset and understanding about your own well-being and your own personal freedoms. Neptune here in the 8th house. Neptune is also going direct on the 29th of November. So keep a journal and jot down some of these dates, because it's when the big shifts are changing for you and helping you move forward. So the 29th of November with Neptune in Pisces going direct, it's like coming out of a fog and seeing things more clearly. and what is or isn't a conspiracy, because Lord knows there's been so many conspiracy theories this year that every single thing that's happening on the planet is a conspiracy. So it would be nice to have some disclosure, and there will be disclosure. So, and those of you that are musicians or artists or actors or writers, then this is a time where you can find your muse. Now, have you been coming from a low vibration Neptune frequency, or are you coming from a higher vibration Neptune frequency? How do you tell? Well, the lower vibration frequency is having you feeling drained, tired, addiction issues, paranoia, feeling that you've been open to deception or confusion in communication, and feeling on edge and distrustful. That's the lower vibration frequency of Neptune in Pisces. What's the higher vibration frequency? Well, it heightens the sense of all, being able to see all the divine in everything, and perceiving new realities and finding creative pursuits which enable you to slow down and relax. Something that requires your imagination would really be the high vibration frequency. Taking notice of your dreams, using those artistic and spiritual avenues that are open to you, like taking time for meditation or prayer. All of that is very inspiring Neptune energy, and it's there for you here in the 8th house, which is where you have that dark night of the soul. So it is reversed, the dark night of the soul, which is a good sign, because it is about fresh new beginnings and new doors opening up. Okay, and it's also a message of prophecy. So something that you have been either told by someone is coming to fruition, or you yourself are experiencing that ability to prophesize an event or a situation to do with others. So this is the Neptune energy here. So from you'll probably feel it building before the 29th of November, but Neptune is going direct from the 29th of November. Then in the area of your philosophy, your opinions and your own truths, and long distance travel, foreign cultures and lands, is where you will find Mars in the 9th house for you. So Mars is going direct on the 14th of November. So action stations from the 14th of November onwards, and you're very keen. You may be driven to explore higher education. There's a will to win, and you're willing to take the initiative as well, and learning about life through raw experience rather than, not necessarily through academia. Though, so you may take a different approach to higher education in that regard, okay? Uranus is transiting through the area of the 10th house. Career, reputation, social status. And you've got that Wheel of Fortune reverse there, letting you know that the universe has different plans for you, okay? What you thought was your long-term plan, that's all being changed. And Uranus retrograde is definitely the culprit. Well, it is about change. It's about changing things up for you and exploring the unknown. and discovering something different about yourself and about others and about the world. And the Uranus energy is the rebel that rebels against the status quo, and this area of the 10th house is about the status quo, your social status quo actually. So its influence is felt through technology. It is the planet that governs technology and technological gadgets. They could be playing up, they could be a bit frustrating and annoying and getting irritable with them. But it is the planet that brings change. Now that change can be a great surprise because it's the key words for Uranus are surprise, futuristic, science fiction, unconventional, shock, sudden events. It's about our computers, high-tech gadgets, and it can be rebellious. So there's that energy there, Leo, where you're sort of rebelling against what's going on out in the outer world. That is not always going to be probably to your favour either. So just don't take any risks. It's okay to speak up and have your voice heard, but don't be taking too many risks. Now, the moon, the full moon, is in Gemini on the 30th of November in the area of your hopes and wishes, which is with this Hangman, which is about lessons. And the lesson for you is that you control, how to control without being manipulative or sabotaging yourself, is you control by letting go. Okay, and allow there to be a time of limbo in your social sector, okay, social groups. So there's also an eclipse here, a partial eclipse of the moon on in Gemini on the 30th of November. Yes, so that is also illuminating more accurate awareness of human suffering. And you may be moved to help relieve that. So any sort of experience like that will contribute considerably to your own psychological wholeness. The high vibration frequency of the moon and the eclipse in Gemini is adaptability, flexibility, shining a light on your intuitive abilities as well, your natural instinct to speak up, to help somebody, and being versatile. It's important with this energy to be versatile. The Gemini phrase, I suppose you'd call it, is I think it. So you can think something into being. If you focus on it long and hard enough, you can make it actually be manifested. So be careful about where your thoughts are, because this is the moon energy, and it's with the eclipse, it can last from 1 month to 6 months, the effects of it unfolding in your life. So it's very, very important, because you'll be coming from a place of deep emotional space and thoughts. So really keep in mind what you think is what you get. Now it's good that this energy is going to have you wanting to contribute to helping others relieve their suffering, because that is a lovely energy to be using, to come forward with. If you're coming from the low vibration frequency, then you will feel this energy as moody and restless. There's a superficial kind of thing associated with that low vibration frequency, and very changeable thing, you know, people or situations or your feelings and thoughts on things that are changing. So no one can sort of know what you're going to do next, kind of thing. That's low vibrational frequency of this moon in Gemini. Okay, you see what I mean? So come from that high vibration frequency, lift your vibration by using your intuition, being flexible, speaking up, but being versatile. All right? And think things through carefully before you do them. Don't just jump on the bandwagon and run off with something. You contemplate and really think about things. Think carefully and deeply. No, it's no good to be flippant at the moment, especially through that eclipse period of the 30th of November. Okay, so it's also affecting the a destiny point in astrology, which is the node in Gemini. So there's a sense of serendipity taking place here too at the end of November. And it because it's Gemini, it comes in twos. So it's the duality also. So there'll be two things. Could be two people, could be two social groups, or two friendships that you've got to reevaluate, or there's a destiny fated issue there. Okay, so I now invite guardian angels to share with you the message they have for you. You can ask your guardian angels for guidance or a sign at any time. What is their message for you here through November? Wonderful. Angel of Dreams. So take notice of your dreams. Number 10 is a significant number for you too. Okay. So your Angel of Dreams message is, your dreams can and will become your reality. You simply have to believe. The affirmation is, I believe that dreams do come true. I allow the assistance of the Angel of Dreams into my life to help me see my dreams manifest into reality. Okay, so as I said, be careful where your thought patterns are. You're meant to experience letting go of past hurts and feelings. Otherwise, you're self-sabotaging yourself and keeping yourself stuck in the past. And that will be a big part of why you can't see how you're going to be able to move forward, or there's blockages and road blockages in your way of trying to go in a certain direction. You may be asking why can't I do that? That's what I want to do, that's where I want to go, and I've got the money, I can afford to do it. Why am I being stopped? Well, it's because you haven't let go of these past hurts that are no longer happening in your life. Okay? So you can work on some of that and release some of that. Okay, so I'm just going to ask the Akashic Records for a confirmation card for you, Leos. Beautiful Leos. You've certainly had a bit of a testing time, I do know. But you're getting there. It's all for a reason. It's not just randomly happening to you. 2020 is not a year of random happenings for no reason at all. We're all in this together, and we're all learning what we need to learn from the lesson that the universe has shown us. So the One of Scrolls is letting you know that you're on track. So that's nice. So once you've done the healing that is required, you will be on track, going in the right direction. So I'll just read here what this message is for you from the Akashic records. So the man is at the train station and looks over his shoulder at the sign that points to the other track. But he has already looked at his map and made his decision. He lifts his foot to step onto the train. Oh, there you go. Okay, so somebody, for some reason or something, is trying to tell you to go in a different way, but you're sticking to your gut instincts. So through travel or a move, this can indicate that with this card. And the meaning is often about your choice, about your directions. You may have been ambivalent about taking a certain track in life and with regard to a project, a relationship, career, or even a location. But now is the time to decide. So once the decision is made, the doing becomes effortless. Acceptance is the key. Accept what it was, accept what it is what it is. So if you're not quite as assured as you'd like to be, the engine is smoking. There is a direction that compels you, so go and get on board. You will not falter. So where is that looking? Okay, so he is looking here. So that Mercury is in Scorpio that I was talking about, in the 4th house, to do with home and family, and the new moon in Scorpio. So going really deeply into that and healing and letting go of past family issues. Okay, so now your Akashic force and how to tap into your Akashic force. Take a deep breath, or 2 or 3 if necessary, and say, I'm back on track. Feel the clarity of that declaration and let the energy fill you. As the state of readiness moves through you, sense just one simple action that will realign you with your purpose. So thank you so much, Leo, for joining me and for liking and subscribing. If this reading is really touching base with you, then we can go into a more personal reading for you. You can contact me with the email address I've left there just in the description box, and I can organise with you to arrange to look into things deeper for you. So thank you, sending you many blessings of peace and love. Namaste.